Hello there, people of the internet. We're out here at the landfill today. That's why there's so much garbage everywhere. I appreciate everybody yelling at me in my comments down below about it. I have my Bersa Thunder. This is a little... I said it was a Makarov clone, but it's more like a PPK clone, although the Makarov is literally just a bulgy Russian PPK. But this is a little 380, essentially PPK, with some interesting features. It's both double action and single action. We got a magazine decocker here. The sights leave a lot to be desired, but at least on the top of the slide, this is also public gun range. That's why you hear gunfire in the background. On the top of the slide, there's a lot of serrations right here to help with glare from the sun, which is good because I'm in Florida. It's very sunny here, and I've had sun glare mess up my shots on more than one occasion. It's single stack magazine. Turns out it holds 7 rounds, so this would be a 7+1. Apparently they make a double stack version of this particular handgun that holds more ammo, but that's not what I have here. So I've had people tell me that this is a great gun for the amount of money that you spend, and this is a terrible gun. It's just a damn-o-matic. It's absolutely horrible. I bet that it's a gun-by-gun basis, so I guess we're going to go ahead and see what mine is like here. Before we go chambering this, I'm going to go ahead and test the double action real quick. Fire safety is off. Alright. Man, that double action is gritty, and that hammer did not feel like it fell with all that much force. Now how about single action here? This is a tiny little gun, dude. Single action. Man, that single action trigger sucks. That's almost got as much movement as the double action does. Let's see if our decocker works. Yep, decocker sure seems to have functioned. Okay, cool. Well, let's go ahead, chamber around here. This is single action. Let's see if this thing even fires. Here, I'm going to hold my head away from it because I've never shot this gun before, and the firing pin might come flying out of the thing. Let's fire this and see if it goes bang. Well, it went bang. Firing pin looks okay. Alright, this definitely has more recoil than I was expecting it to have. So let me shoot that thing over there. Ow. The slide bite is real on this, dude. Man, this thing has a lot of recoil for its size. This is not a pleasant gun to shoot at all. Frankly, this kind of sucks. I think that's just because I got big hands and I can't really... I mean, as far as like a small pocket gun goes, this is pretty much exactly what you would come to expect. Use that decocker. Fantastic. Alright, cool. Well, there's all of our rounds. I guess I'll load up another magazine. I've only got one magazine for this, so I gotta load it. So since this holds 7 rounds, it would technically be 7+1, because you would have 1 in the chamber. That's probably why she's got a manual safety, with it also being a double action, single action gun. You could carry this in double action. So you have the safety of that nice heavy trigger pull. Let's try shooting it in double action real quick, just to see what this is like. I'm not going to bother accuracy testing this or anything like that, because I'm just not that great of a handgun shooter, and it wouldn't be that good of a representation. So just in case this goes off, whenever I decock this thing, I'm going to hold this. Alright, so it successfully decocked and did not go off. So now if I put this back to fire, we should have a double action trigger pull here. Man, that double action sucks. Man, that was awful, dude. I shot that little cardboard box I was aiming at, though. Alright, single action again. Well, it's accurate at least. I'm hitting what I'm aiming at. But, man, it is not great. Let's shoot that water jug out there. Wow, I actually hit it. Oh, I hit it again. Okay. So, does not feel very good to shoot. But I know I said I wasn't going to accuracy test this thing, but dude, I'm smacking all the targets that I'm aiming at. The single action trigger on this thing absolutely sucks. But all things considered, it's not that bad in the accuracy department. Ah, man. It's that magical time of year in Florida where the bugs start coming out. I got locusts over there. I got grasshoppers over there. It's like those yellow locusts and those black and yellow grasshoppers. And there's love bugs absolutely everywhere. And here in about half an hour, mosquitoes are going to start coming out. I got horseflies swarming all around me. Ah, man. Don't you just love going to the gun range? It's 98 degrees out right now. That's not heat index, that's actual temperature. I'm glad that I got my little sunshade here. So this thing sucks to shoot. This is not a pleasant shooting experience. But man, I'm feeling good about how much I'm hitting my targets. Because although I can't get all that good of a grip on this thing, and the trigger kind of sucks, it seems like squeezing both of them at the same time with the grip and the trigger, they just harmonically line up to both sucking but having good accuracy. Because dude, I'm smacking everything I'm shooting at. Like, these sights are definitely lined up exactly where they need to be. That's awesome. That one was a little low, but that was on me. I'm out of ammunition. Nope, that was a malfunction. Okay, so we had one round left and a malfunction. Lock the slide back, pull the magazine out, let the round drop down. So 3 mags in, we had one malfunction. That's not great. It was a failure to feed. I'm sure that's just because the magazine spring is a little weak. On that last round, it had some difficulty pushing it up fast enough to be caught by the slide. Okay, cool. Well, load up another magazine here. You guys know the expression, YouTubers just go out and mag dump into garbage and they don't practice any real skill? This is the definition of that. I'm going to rapid fire into this, I don't know, it looks like a piece of foam wrapped in plastic that's sitting in front of me. This wasn't here last time I was here. Somebody brought this out here for one reason or another. People just trash this place. And again, it is a landfill, so I understand it. We got some wind coming through. Man, that wind feels good. Alright, let's mag dump this thing. Let's see if this gun malfunctions. Oh, we got a malfunction. Failure to feed. So I guess we can't shoot this thing that fast. 2 rounds left. Alright, baby, come on. Let's get you back in that magazine. So, this right here is definitely not the most reliable gun. I will give you that. But I also don't know how much of a break-in period it's had. I bought this thing used. Maybe it's still new for all I know. Well, that was fun. Sure, I'm glad I did that. Now my hand hurts. Ow. You know what would help that hand hurting? Loading up another magazine. I'm not sure how expensive 380 is nowadays, but I know it's more expensive than 9mm. Let's see, this thing has a... Oh, God. This box cost $32. Oh, no, well, this is $32 just down the drain out here testing this little handgun. Got, what, 2 malfunctions, 3 malfunctions, this box of ammo. It is sending lead, though. I will say that it is sending lead downrange, and for a little range blinker, it's accurate, and it's reliable enough. I am definitely not going to bet my life on this thing, but it is doing its job. Man, this is an accurate gun. I'm going to smack that little tiny green thing out there in the rain. Man, that was right under it. Aha, I nailed it. Alright, let's hit what looks like... Is that a TV? It's like a TV on the ground right there. Oh, never mind. We got another malfunction. I'm betting that this magazine itself is having problems, because all of these malfunctions are failure to feed, and that is a very clear indicator of a weak magazine spring, and I can just feel that this magazine spring is not great. So I am betting that the magazine is our big culprit here. Swap out that magazine for results. That thing went flying. What was I going to shoot? Oh yeah, that TV that's out there. Well, we smacked it. Didn't really do anything, but we smacked it. Alright, I got 10 rounds left inside this box, so I'm going to go ahead and do 2 5-round magazines. And you know what? Just for fun, let me look and see if I can find something to accuracy test this with. Well, probably not. Everything out here looks like it's already got a bunch of bullet holes inside of it. And setting up a stand somewhere probably is not going to be all that viable. I'm just gonna shoot it. I'm gonna aim the camera down that way so you guys can see me shoot garbage and y'all can watch it fly around because it's entertaining. White thing there. Well, I shot just under it. There we go. I shot it that time. Let's shoot. I see a water jug way out there. Well, we hit it. It didn't do anything, but we hit it. Another malfunction. Definitely the magazine, because it only happens at the very end of the capacity, like within the last 1 or 2 rounds. So that is definitely a magazine issue. Let's shoot that. I hit it, but again, it didn't do anything. It's just clear plastic. Another malfunction. Fantastic. That's exactly what I like to see. My gun malfunctioning, it just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Well, shot that one. Alright, 5 rounds left. What should we do with these last 5 rounds, guys? Should we... You know what? I'm not going to make that joke because then somebody's going to knock on my door at 3 in the morning and be like, hey, do you need help? We're here to help you. Don't resist. That would not be good. Alright, oh, dude, I see a piece of wood out there. Let's see how well these 380 rounds go through that wood. So, I see like a tree trunk. Right there, we hit it. It smoked. I see the round, oh, that round was a little low. There we go. I see the rounds hitting it and like knocking dirt all over the place over there. We got 1 round left, and of course it is a malfunction. Can't very well end this gun's video without 1 more malfunction. Bam. Bam. I'm going to stretch out this magazine spring and see if that helps it any. Or maybe I'll order an aftermarket mag spring. There's a red thing out there. Did I hit it? Man, if I didn't, that was sure close. But I am out of ammunition now. Alright, well, there we go. Bersa Thunder 380 at the range. Magazine issue, definitely. Definitely a magazine problem. Extraction worked well, ejection worked well, all of that worked well. The only problem we had was failure to feed. And it definitely looked like it was because the slide as it went forward, that round wasn't high enough to be able to properly catch in it. So there we go. I'm officially out of ammunition. Thanks for watching, folks. I appreciate your time. Like, subscribe, share. The description below has a link to all sorts of stuff. Go check it out. You guys go off. Have yourself a fantastic day. I'll see you on the next episode. Been a little while since I've done this. Bonnie and Clyde be damned. Poor man's Garrett. It's a shame that bolt-action shotguns aren't more mainstream.